welcome to Carnival Breakfast Show, coming to you from Carnival Radio. This is Newspaper Review, and I am Joseph Oyukala. Good morning and welcome once again. To begin the news this morning, here are the headlines. Tariff war. Federal government intervenes as state discourse rift deepens. 13,000 illicit weapons destroyed in 4 years, says federal government. No plans to leave NNPP, says Kwakwanso. Awaiting trial inmates feeding gaps 14 billion naira in 8 months. And now to the news and details. Leading from the Punch newspaper, as the crisis between state and electricity distribution companies continues to degenerate over who has the power to fix electricity tariffs, the federal government, through the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, has summoned all the stakeholders to a meeting schedule for next week. Energy commissioners of state government under the umbrella body known as the Forum of Commissioners for Power and Energy in Nigeria have repeatedly insisted that the Electricity Act 2023 amended has empowered state government to regulate their respective power market, with power distribution companies under the aegis of the Association of Nigerian Electricity Distributors insisted that, although the Act enabled the states to regulate their power markets, the state government lacked the power to put a price on cross-border electricity. As a result of this, neither the state nor the discourse are ready to shift ground over who has the authority to regulate electricity tariffs, as state regulators make moves to design tariffs for the electricity market in their domains. Starting with Enugu State, power distribution complaints declared that this cannot work. Tariff ordered by Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission recently also sparked reactions of power generation complaints, including the Niger Delta Power Holding Company, as the Gencos argue that states have no power to dictate the cost of power from the national grid. To de-escalate the situation, the national regulator, NEC, has invited all the actors involved on the imbroglio to a meeting schedule to be held next week in Lagos, as discourse declared again on Thursday that the state should not destroy the power sector with the quest to regulate electricity tariffs. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. Tariff war. Federal government intervenes as state discourse rift deepens. Why? The federal government, through the National Center for the Control of Small Arms and Light Weapons, has destroyed more than 13,000 illicit and obsolete firearms in the last 4 years in a sustained effort to curb the proliferation of small arms in the country. The Director General of NCCSALW, retired Deputy Inspector General of Police Johnson Kokuma, disclosed this on Thursday at the Muhammadu Buhari Cantonment, Giri, Abuja, during the center's 5th arms destruction exercise. Kokuma revealed that 1,316 assaulted weapons were destroyed at the event, bringing the total number of arms eliminated since 2021 to over 13,230. According to him, the exercise was not merely about burning weapons, but a demonstration of transparency and accountability in ensuring that illegal arms never return to circulation. This news was sourced from the Report newspaper. 13,000 illicit weapons destroyed in 4 years, says federal government. In the meantime, The Nigerian Correctional Service has spent over 14 billion naira on feeding inmates awaiting trial between January and August 2025. Analysis of inmate records obtained from the service show that the population of individuals held without trial has steadily increased over the past 8 months. In January, there were 48,932 awaiting trial inmates. The number rose to 52,771 by the end of February and further increased to 53,254 in March. By April, figure was 52,937 and in June, the number stood at 53,178 before rising again to 53,473 towards the end of July. As of August 25, a total of 53,114 individuals remained in custody without trial. Based on monthly averages, the inmate population during this period stood at approximately 52,665. The federal government, under the administration of President Bola Tinubu, had raised the daily feeding allowance for each inmate from 750 naira to 1,125 naira per day. Between January 1 and August 25, a total of 237 days, the Correctional Service spent an estimated 59.2 million naira daily. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. Awaiting trial, inmate feeding gaps 14 billion naira in 8 months. On to the last news on newspaper review this morning. Reading from the Post newspaper, the national leader of the new Nigerian People's Party, Revie, has maintained that he has no plans to defeat another political party. Making the clarification at the party's National Executive Committee meeting in Abuja on Thursday, Kakwanso said that the NNPP was performing well in Kano and other states, and in that we are very happy about that. He acknowledged that many people attended the meeting to hear from him following recent fake news reports that he would be making a critical decision about his future with the NNPP. Kakwanso emphasized that any negotiation regarding the 2027 general election will be a collective decision, as he believed in party supremacy. Also, he advised party members not to be swayed by the hype of politicians defeating to any party. Kwankwanso recalled how he lost 2023 governorship election in Kano State, 2003 governorship election in Kano State, even as a sitting governor, due to public support for the late former President Muhammadu Buhari. This news was sourced from the Post newspaper. No plans to leave NNPP, says Kwakwanso. To bring the newspaper review to a close this morning, here is the recap of headlines. Tariff war. Federal government intervenes as state discourse rift deepens. 13,000 illicit weapons destroyed in 4 years, says federal government. No plans to leave NNPP, says Kwankwanso. Awaiting trial, inmates feeding gaps 14 billion naira in 8 months. And hence, Carnival Radio newspaper review. Thank you much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app from Google Play Store and app iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyokola. Good morning, and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.